Well, hello there. I was just taking a little rest from all the hustle and bustle at the North Pole. You know, it gets busy there this time of the year, and it's very nice to stop off for a few quiet moments here at Kalmia Gardens in Hartsville, South Carolina. You know, it's much warmer here too. I like to sit and read a book and maybe have a cup of hot cocoa here at the Hart House and let the reindeer take a few minutes stop on the way at the aquifer for a sip of the cool, clear water, or munch on the soft green grass down past the gardens. I remember when I first started coming here to the Thomas Hart House. It was in 1820 when Thomas Hart built this house and brought his wife, Hannah Lyde Hart, to the new home. Soon after, the Hart children were born, and eventually there were 8 of them. 8. That was a lot of stockings to fill each Christmas.
Hello, Santa. I brought you your hot chocolate. And do you think everyone would like to hear you read them a little Christmas story, a holiday gift?
Why, I think so, yes. I have one I was thinking of that's very old and may have been read to the children here in the very house a long time ago. There was once a shoemaker who worked very hard and was very honest, but still he could not earn enough to live upon, and was left with just leather enough to make 1 pair of shoes. He cut his leather out, all ready to make up the next day, meaning to rise early in the morning to his work. In the morning, to his great wonder, there stood the shoes, already made upon the table. The good man knew not what to say or think about such an odd thing happening. He looked at the workmanship. All was so neat and true that it was quite a masterpiece. The same day, a customer came in, and the shoes suited him so well that he willingly paid a price higher than usual for them. And the poor shoemaker, with the money bought, leather enough to make 2 pairs more. In the evening, he cut out the work and went to bed early that he might get up and begin the next day. But when he got up in the morning, 2 perfect shoes were there. Soon in came buyers who wanted to pay him extra for such fine shoes. So it went on for some time. What was got ready in the evening was always done by daybreak, and the good man soon no longer had to worry about food or keeping his home. One evening, about Christmas time, as he and his wife were sitting over the fire chatting together, he said, "I should like to sit up and watch tonight, that we may see who it is that comes and does my work for me." So they left a light burning and hid themselves in the corner of the room and watched what would happen. As soon as it was midnight, there came in 2 little elves wearing nothing but thin, long shirts, and they sat at the shoemaker's bench and took up all the work that was cut out and began stitching and wrapping and tapping away till the job was quite done. And the shoes stood ready for use upon the table. Then they bustled away as quick as lightning. The next day, the wife said to the shoemaker, "These little elves have made us rich, and we ought to be thankful to them and do something kind for them if we can. I'll tell you what, I will make each of them a shirt and a coat and a pair of pants, and you make each of them a little pair of shoes." The thought pleased the good cobbler very much, and on Christmas Eve, when all the things were ready, they laid them on the table instead of the work that they had used to cut out, and then went and hid themselves to watch what the little elves would do. About midnight, in the elves came, dancing and skipping around the room, and then went to sit down to their work as usual. But when they saw the clothes lying for them, they laughed and chuckled and were delighted. Then they dressed themselves in the twinkling of an eye and danced, and as merry as could be, till at last they danced out the door. The good couple saw them no more, but everything went well for them from that time forward. I'd like to stay longer, but before I fly back to the North Pole, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from Santa and Mrs. Claus and all the elves and the good people who take care of the gardens, like Mary, Dan, and Chris, and the wonderful volunteers who make it possible for visitors to come to the gardens. Kalmia Gardens.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
holidays.